dude, like, how you gonna eat some black pussy and vote for fucking Trump? And I didn't know what to say. Honestly, it was a pretty wild scenario. It's pretty funny though. And here, wait, let me go zoom in with the main camera real quick. All right, that's better. Sorry for the silence for the viewers at home. And so, if you're listening right now, you can go watch me on YouTube right now, and it should be funny. Let me just toss this up on my story. Search leisure radio. All right, so we're gonna fucking get after it today. I had a couple fans and just a few people hit me up and they send in questions every week. We always ask for questions and we'll answer them, and that's how it goes. It's as easy as it sounds, as stupid as I sound right now. So I had a guy. He wait, this camera's really pissing me off. I gotta zoom in a little bit more. But I had a guy ask me fucking, why don't you rank all your old smoke spots and drink spots from when you were just a wee young lad? And I said, hey, that sounds like a great idea. Why don't we do it? And that's what we're gonna exactly do. You plebs. All right, so we got one person watching live. All right, for the YouTube watchers, this is Leisure Hour Radio. I'm the co-host, Mike Linehan. My co-host couldn't make it in, but we're gonna fucking rip it up and let's go. So I'm gonna rank all my smoke spots and drinking spots from high school and tell a little story of things that happened there. Sorry about this. It's tough running the show. Running fucking 3 live streams at once. Holy shit. Let's get after. And if you guys want to play video games with me, I guess I'm going to start Twitching now. I'm pretty good at playing video games. So, yeah, so best smoke spots. When I was a kid, man, when I was only like 13 years old, we'd pop up out of high school. I mean, out of elementary school or middle school. What the fuck am I saying? I gotta stop smoking weed before these shows. So, ah, ah. So me and my friends, we'd all smoke weed. We'd all get out of middle school, fucking pull all the money out of our pockets we had, fives, tens, whatever we could get, and we'd just pull it all together and go buy a little rucksack of weed, a little nice a little hidden treasure sack, And there was a spot right next door at high school we would all go to. It was like a how do you explain? So when a sewer, like when you're gonna make a new like sewer or like just need to replace a manhole, they put in a steel or concrete tube, like with a staircase like going down from it. And there was one of these tubes, and it was about 7 feet high, and you could climb inside of it and just fucking chill out and smoke some weed, smoke some herb, and we'd all put our backpacks on top of it, box in the smoke. And I actually lost a good friend. He passed out in there and died. His name was little Tommy. Tommy couldn't handle the smoke, man. Couldn't handle the fucking hashish. And I can't handle the hashish anymore. I'll take 2 rips. I'll start thinking about, like, what am I doing with my life? I'm out here telling jokes, running a podcast. Fucking, I have 1 fucking viewer on my YouTube live right now. It's a sad life, man. It's definitely a sad life. And, you got to keep going. Definitely got to keep going. And so for another smoking spot, we used to have this spot called the Kush Bush. It was a bush about yay high, yay big. No, it was a lot bigger than that, actually. It was probably like 20 feet tall, 20 feet wide, and the inside of it was a hollow, kind of like my ex-girlfriend's heart. But we don't have to talk about that now. But so the inside of it was hollow. So everyone would just pile in there, fucking right after school. We had no lives. All we were doing was smoking weed. It was a rough time, rough go. So we would all pile in there, fucking fill the seats, fill it up, and there'd be like couches, chairs. Kid brought a freaking mini fridge in there. There was electrical in there, and we'd all just chill, kick it, smoke weed, and I actually got my first hand job in that bush. Shout out Hannah. But nah. So yeah, so we'd all kick it in there. And one day I was with my buddy. He might not want me to say his name anymore. He's gone sober. He's off the marijuana. He's off everything actually. His name was Nick Bethman. He fucked it. But one day we were in there smoking it down. We had the fattest bong, and we used to all keep like at one point we walked out one day and we see this old timer, not even an old timer kid that's older than us. I'm friends with him now. Or about it, I don't know if he'd say he's friends with me. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but so there was this older kid ran in the bush after we dipped, stole all the fucking glass, everything we had in there. Ah, but besides that, yeah, good spot, good spot. Uh, damn, one time I got caught smoking weed by like a priest. I was out front of well, not even like out front of my crib. I was like in my car in my driveway, and I was smoking some pot. And then next thing I know, I see this troop come around. I thought they were fucking trying to sell me some Girl Scout cookies or something. I don't know what was going on. So they pull around. They start walking up to my car. They give it the old. All right, I can't. How do I make a hello? Yeah, look, roll my window down, smoke pouring out everywhere. And they said, "Hello, sir. Do you have a minute to talk about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?" I said, "Nah, man, I'm Jewish." I pull the old Jew card all the time. I pulled the Jew card a little bit too much, honestly. I so I pulled the Jew card, and this guy looks at me and goes, "That's okay, boy." And he said, "Holy shit!" And I ended up following them back to the church with a couple of my buddies, and we got some free pizza, and one of my friends got diddled, I think. But that's the end of that story. Um, I'll get back to this. I gotta think. I gotta think. There was too many good spots, too many good memories, but but but, yeah. Uh, so there's too many good spots. I'm really missing my co-host K friend. He really had to fuck me today. But so I wanted to talk about this movie I'm in. Before before on the podcast, I talked about how I would be in a coffee shop. That's what they told me. I was supposed to be in a coffee shop, and I order the coffee. I say one line, and that's it. It's over with. But now, I guess I'm in a church scene. The scene I'm in, they said they're gonna supply the cloak, and I had no fucking clue what that meant. Like, because they sent that in the last email, and I guess I'm gonna be in a church in a cloak, like in a group. Like it's gonna be like a cult meeting. I think I got myself into a cult meeting. I have no fucking clue what I got myself into. I gotta stop doing drugs, man. Ah, but yo, so that black girl hit me up, and she said, "If you really like black pussy, why you supporting Trump?" And I made it clear I don't really support Trump. I fuck with the dude. He knows how to make some money. People are mentioning me. Hey, VK, let's fucking go, my boy, dude. Yo, that's fucking classic. Wow, I love you, bro. Damn, send me these bitches. So yeah, so I'm fucking trying to rip it up. I got my co-host fucking at home jerking off, not even tuning in. Hey, now we have 3 viewers. Let's fucking go. But where the fuck am I? I gotta stop smoking weed, people. Fucking hopefully Chizzy's watching right now. I'm probably gonna go smoke weed with him after this. But so I find out like I'm gonna be in like a cult scene in a church, and they said they're gonna supply me with the cloak. I have to wear like a suit. I have to get a suit and tie. They're gonna buy it for me though, and I have no fucking clue what I got myself into. I got this job off Craigslist. I would have rather if it turned out to be a porn, you know? At least with a porn, I really would have a grip of what I'm getting myself into. But I don't know. There's that girl I just creeped out. Should I send her a wink? Oh, she's gone. Fuck, man, it's a tough life. Tough fucking life of a stand up comedian that only gets with black girls. Eh, I don't know. I've gone with a couple white girls too, here and there, but they're not really my flavor. I'm just pumped up that fucking BK really fucking put me on like that. Oh, you caught me slipping, bro. You caught me jipping. I'm gonna get a caller in right now. All right, we're gonna call up my boy Robert Chiosi. We're gonna see what he's doing. But while that rings, so I'm gonna talk about my stand-up comedy coming up, what's going on, where you guys can see me. Tonight I'll be at the Comedy Studio in Somerville. I don't know if any of you are even gonna be around to watch that, but yeah, so you could see me there. Me and K Fran, we're gonna start making videos. We talked about that last week, but we're gonna kind of make like doesn't look like he's answer, but we're gonna make like kind of a spoof of Seinfeld, basically. That's what I would consider it to be, like kind of like Seinfeld. They're like along that nature. But 2 weeks ago, I told Kayford to wave. Just give the guy a wave when we pull in a little lot, because he doesn't have a parking pass, and I don't even have a parking pass for the spot I park at usually. And you just got to give the guy a wave, and he lets you go, doesn't tow you. But Kayfran didn't give the motherfucker a wave and gave this guy gave him a bad look. And you guys know Kayfran. He was side eyeing a Haitian dude fucking 2 weeks ago. He's got problems with ethnicities, races, minorities. And you gotta love him, but you gotta hate him too. It's a crazy thing to get yourself into out there. And I'm still on the hunt. If you know anyone in a neo-Nazi group or people that just draw a lot of swastikas on their notes or something, give me my number and or give me their number. I'll track them down and I'll point them to the Jewish culture. I'm that Jerusalem journey, man. You feel me, dog? You feel me? But I don't know where I'm going with this. So next week, especially if you're interested in music, we've only had one guest on so far. He was a DJ, Big Baby Mace, but he makes his own music. Next week, we're on Sunday. So if you want to send in questions, we're having this kid named Worth Walrod. He's from my town. He moved out to Las Vegas to like pursue like a DJing, like just like kind of like an entertainment career. So he'll be coming on this Sunday. You can send in questions. Send them to either Leisure Hour Radio Instagram, LHR Podcast 2 on Twitter, my Instagram, KFran's Instagram, uh, Snapchat if you have it. I've been posting some funny ass snaps. I've really been getting fucking into it. But yeah, BK, send in a fucking question if you're still watching. I have two people watching. That's the saddest shit I've ever been on, bro. And oh shit. All right, so my boy BK, you're listening, and I've been talking about you this whole time. So they want me to tell a story about Emily Hawkins' crib. So as you know, I've been getting into, I used to get into a lot of urban and like urban activities, like just like things like the normal guy shouldn't be getting himself into. But I got myself into it because I'm stupid. And my co-host Kafer, me and my co-host Kafer, we're like getaway drivers. But we'll get to that part. We'll get to that part. We were so it was one lonely, dark night, summer night. A bunch of students were all hanging out. They got word of so we were at a party the previous week, and this girl was chill. She invited us over. It was a good time. And somehow we all end up in the basement. And we could smell a lot of dirty things down there, you know? I'm talking mostly the hashish, but you never know what was down there. It could be an old grandfather or something, or who knows. So this is an incriminating story. I'm really glad I've came pretty far from where I was at when I was doing shit like this. But So we stole we found a bunch of weed down there, stole it. We probably each had like an ounce, and we were like 15 years old. You don't even know fucking about it. You don't know what to do. So we're chilling. Like a week later, we ask her, "Hey Emily," or I shouldn't even say names. "Hey Dolores, will you sell us some of that stinky Jane you got in your basement?" And she says, "No, you fucking assholes. I'm not telling you guys shit." And we took that the wrong way, so we went back. My boy, BD, young Lamrod, but so I'm not gonna even say names, but my boy fucking breaks the window of this lady's house, I guess, goes inside her basement, comes scurrying back out with a whole trash bag over his shoulder. We probably had more weed than at the dispensary down the fucking street from me right now. Netta. And he hops in the back of my car. My fucking car at the time, the Red Wagon Productions. It says it on our tag, Leisure Hour Radio. But that was my car back then. You could fucking hear the car go down. It was so heavy. It might have just been because the other guy involved was kind of a heavy set man. But that's okay. That's okay. You can be any size you want. So we have all this fucking weed, man. We have all the weed we needed, and we could do whatever we want. We're the king of the world. So you know what we decided to do with it, or I decided to do it? I decided to start flipping that bitch, selling it. Hey, you need a dim, you need a dub. Hey, Timmy over there, you got dyslexia? Here, smoke some of this. But so I started flipping these bags around town, and it became pretty active. Like I'm an active member of the community at this point, but I'm just selling fucking hashish. So so I'm selling these bags, moving shit, making my name known. Everyone knows I have it, and I go to hockey practice a couple days after that, a day or two. And this older kid, I know him. I can say his name. He won't even give a fuck. Timmy B. Yo, Timmy with dyslexia. Yo, Jack, what up? Jack Tanus and Jack Matthews, what's popping, bro? So yeah, Timmy with dyslexia, bro. This other kid named Timmy pulls up on me and says, "Yo, I was told to come here by this foreman I work with. They worked at the same plumbing company. I was told to come here, get you in my van, fuck you up, and bring you back to this guy." And at that point, I had no fucking clue what to do, what to say. So I said, "All right, I'll get you all the weed I got." So I go back to my house. I probably had a quarter ounce of weed, and I just gave it back to him. And this guy, this guy probably should have killed me. I wouldn't have been sad if he killed me. I've had a lot of run-ins like this. You might have heard the story before where I got the gun to my head. And these are just bad moments I don't like to think about all the time or too often, but it just happens. That's life, man. Damn, I'm looking heavy set, bro. I got a little treat I might fucking. This is the shit your mom doesn't want you to get into, bro. Oh shit. So a nicotine patch. Probably shouldn't be using shit like this. Really fucks you up. I'm already fucked up though, you know. Wow, that's actually the worst one. What the fuck? Um. Yeah. So I didn't really come in here with a lot to say. So I need some questions. If you guys, I see you fucking pulled up on the podcast wearing no shorts, bro. Bro, I got these thick thyroids, bro. I got the fucking leg connection, bro. I'm looking thick recently. I'm looking double cheeked up, bro. So yo, send in some fucking questions to news. You can't just be watching and fucking jumping in and out. And oh wait, I think we got a question. Oh, Philly Leto, what's fucking popping, bro? Yo, send in some questions. I need something to talk about. I need something to push myself off with. Yeah, bro. Fucking Jonathan Matthews out here, fucking with dyslexia, goes to the gym. I tell him to come on the fucking podcast, and you know what he does? He just talks a bunch of shit and says, "No, dude, I'm sick," and goes and shoots hoops with fucking Jack Tanous. He fucking bombs. All right, so I'm at 6 viewers now. I think I made it. I think I'm getting pretty famous out here. Wow, it's getting fucking chilly. I need a fan. How's it going? I got another topic to talk about. So we can talk about those smoke spots and drinking spots. So I'll rank the people in Dedham are going to be the only ones that know, but a big part of my audience is actually in Dedham. I probably have like 30% of my audience. So there's about like 300 views every episode around that. And I'd say at least 50 to 100 actually usually are from my town. So I respect that. I give a lot of shout out for that. But no one really fucking posts my shit or like promotes it. Like BK posted me up right now. It was the first time ever. All right, so we got house spots or dingas. Neither, bro. Go get a fucking job, dude. Go stock a shelf retail, bro. Who the hell's talking about dingers and fucking house butts? Go clean up your house, bro. Do your laundry. Do something, Be an active member of the community. Like when I was selling those bags, I was as active as it gets. And my mom just bought me this shirt. If for the you viewers at home, let me know if you like it. I'm really fucking with it. I've worn it like 5 times in the past couple of weeks actually. Well, past week I've worn it because that's what you do, man. You get some fucking money off being a podcaster. You can afford to buy a shirt that costs $25. I'm really proud of myself, and I'm proud to announce for the viewers at home, we actually finally first got we got our first sponsor. It's gonna be Big Pineapples. We're doing a collab with them. Our merch deal. I'll show you what we're cooking with. We're cooking with gas. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo. Fuck. Boys. Emily Hawkins just fucking hit me up. The girl I was telling that story about. Damn, see, I'm getting too famous to fucking be joking around. I can't tell my stories anymore. Oh, and Tinder's, I got a fucking Tinder story for you, bro. So the other day, I go fucking scoop up this young chica, this young mamacita. She was actually really cute, good looking. I don't know why she was with me. It was probably my car. My car has been getting me 90% of the pussy I get recently. And it's pretty sad. But so I scoop her up. She doesn't say one word. I start driving around. She didn't say anything. I go like, "Oh, are you all right?" And she was like, "Oh, I have like a oh, fuck." She's probably listening now too, dude. I can't even say this shit anymore. I'm getting too big for my britches, man. But here, I'll tell an old Tinder story. So so one time I was down in Maryland when I was in high school and I was like trying to like get recruited, play lacrosse, like back when my life still had some goals and like when I still had a chance of doing something with my life. So I fucking go down to Maryland. I hop on Tinder. I had a fake Tinder at the time. My name was I think my name was Eric. I don't know though. It was some fake ass name, just like some weird name. And so I hop on Tinder. I start swiping, and I match with this girl that was a manager at Arby's, or like she worked at Arby's. I've never fucking been to an Arby's. This was the one time I've ever been to an Arby's, and I go in there, or no, I hit her with this. I was like, you might work at Arby's, but I got the meat. Ah. And then she was like pretty grossed out and like filed like some paperwork to get me in trouble. Yeah. Yeah, and so we just got confirmed. My guest for this weekend, me and K Fram will be recording on Sunday, and it should be a good one. It should be a good one. Worthwhile Rod. Send in any questions or anything you want us to talk about with him. Mainly, we're gonna talk about. So he did a trip just to give you guys some information right now about what you can ask him on. He did a trip across country with his friend. Him and his friend Zell. They have like I guess you call it entertainment business if you're DJs. I don't really know what to call it. You can call me a joke because that's basically what I do. I crack jokes. Dude, fucking just post me, tag my IG, bro. Every time I make a post on Instagram, I lose at least 5 followers, and that's mainly because I'm ugly, and mainly because my jokes are made for fucking sewer people. But that's all right. We're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it going. This is a nice hat. I got a nice shirt, a fake chain, and a fake dick. So we'll go from there. Let's see what Emily has to say. She said, "The one time I watch your show." Oh my god! Of course. Fuck. Fucking a. I just did. Yeah, she just said the one time I watch your show. She's watching it live on YouTube. That's fucking crazy. These numbers are jumping too right now. Oh no, went back down. We were at 10. Now we're at 9. So I gotta have something good. I've been cooking with gas recently, literally because my toaster oven broke, but so I've been cooking with gas. Um, does the FCC listen in on you? Laugh my ass off, dude. The FCC can't fuck with me, so everybody just follow me. Fuck you, Phil. Um, Damn, this fucking nicotine patch really. I just wasted. Should I smoke a cigarette in here? Dude, I've been thinking about heroin a lot recently. Not thinking that I want to do it, just like how do people get involved in that trade? Like I know what like how dudes can end up like being plumbers or like doing like HVAC, but how do you get up in the fucking in the heroin business? Like how do you start selling that? Do you start with weed? Is that a gateway drug or like I don't really understand. But I really want Bernie Sanders to win so I can get some free Percocets and shit like when Medicare becomes free and everything and just kind of happens. What does that mean, Matt Wilcox? What does that mean? Oh, how do you get in the heroin? Oh, dude, I keep forgetting what I'm fucking saying. So what is this? A fucking Super Tuesday Tuesday show? Dude, I used to eat a bitch out on Super Tuesdays. Now I just get fucking made fun of for making a joke that I voted for Trump. It's sad. Like, yo, some people that hit me back up on that were like really offensive. They were like, "Yeah, bro, like this is why we don't fuck with you," and like I don't even know them. Like they're just like Tinder girls. Tinder girls usually come back with the best sayings for my posts. I think I'm gonna start screenshotting everyone that replies to my stories like funny ass shit. I'm gonna post that out there. Get a little bit of Phil, dude, you've commented on this like 100 times. Um, yeah. So I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna draw a little. There we go. Oh, you can't even see the face. Yeah, that was probably one of the shittiest fucking jokes I've ever made. That was fucking terrible content, and we have 13 viewers. Wow, live viewers. I don't even know how many are listening in on the radio waves, and I'm sure it's around the same. And it's a sad fucking life, man. I'm just out here grinding in the streets, trying to fucking work up these views, get something going. And if you guys want, I wonder if I can drop a link. I'll drop a link to my latest YouTube video. It's funny as fuck. I don't know if any of you have seen it. Um, Look up Jew Cat Attack plus the air, the air drone. MJ. Yeah, look up my last YouTube video. It's actually funny as fuck. It's called like Cute Cat Attack plus the Air Jordans that MJ sent me. It was a little bait and switch maneuver. I thought I'd get a lot of viewers. Here, let me pull it up. Let me find the actual name. This is a funny fucking video right there. Here, I'll play it for you viewers right now on YouTube Live. I want it. But we had a lot of music come out recently. I was really. Oh, fuck. All right, you guys ready? This shit is funny as fuck. This shit's goofy as fuck. Take the camera back. All right, I gotta get back in the regular camera. People walking by must be really freaked out about what I do in here. Keep watching, keep watching. It gets good. This is when it gets spicy, bruh. It gets real spicy. For the viewers at home that you can't, if you're just listening live on Apple Podcasts and everything, you can look. Pretty funny, right? So if you want to see my YouTube video, look it up on YouTube. Obviously, look up "Cute Cat Attack" plus what is it? "Cute Cat Attack" plus. I showed the retro ones MJ signed and sent me. Yeah, I was trying to bait people into watching it. So we're at 13 viewers. I wonder who these 13 people are. I'm about to hit up Emily Hawkins and send her a dick pic, yo. I think I could have the. Oh, damn, Ashley. I knew you were watching. Yo, I'm about to fucking send a dick pic to Ashley right now. Fuck. Pretty funny, though. Pretty funny. It's a good show, man. I'm glad I'm doing something like this. Really out of my out of the comfort zone of Dedham and doing nothing. Damn, Ashley. I know you like these thighs. She's gonna leave the video. Fuck. So there's nothing really new going on in my life. Oh, I mentioned the fucking all the new music that came out. I got the leak. It was really fucking weird how someone sent me the leak. I guess I'm in the industry now, so I'm gonna be getting shit like that given to me all the time. But so I got the leak like 24 hours before, decided to put it on my story, and I had a funny video. But I keep creating content with my cat, and I think it's fucking funny as who the fuck is Zach Gorman? I'll send this dude a dick pic. Let's see who Zach Gorman is. That's a fucking weird picture to get. I'm just gonna say hey. Imagine a dude sends you a picture like that. I look like I'm. Can you guys go on my Patreon and subscribe to it? I said, and I will follow through with what I said. Damn, Ashley really left, but I said I'd follow through with what I said, and I'd get the first person that subscribes to my Patreon, and when you subscribe, there's three different options. There's a $5, a $10, and a $20. And the first person to subscribe to the $20, me and K Frame will get you a nice, nice, nice prostitute. And the viewers just spiked and they went back down. Wow. So we get you a nice prostitute, and K Frame will join you if you're into that. He'll get in there for a little bit of three-way action, and who knows if you even want me too? There'll be a little four-way. You've already seen these thick hitters I'm working with over here, and yeah. So if I haven't creeped you out by now, then I guess we'll do it in the next 5 seconds. I'm fucking surprised I even know what I'm saying. Who the hell is Zach Gorman? Oh, it's one of VK's friends. Oh, my bad, Gorman. My bad, bro. Fuck. Damn, I really hope Emily Hawkins doesn't try to kill me. And I really should stop saying her name on it. Because, dude, Jack, stop fucking trying to get that money from me, bro. If you want that money, you have to jump me. So, viewers that have listened to the show before, obviously a lot of you haven't really been long time listeners now. We've only been doing it for about 3-4 months since the middle of last semester. But so me and my good pal Jackie Matz, we have a little proposition, a little fucking bet going on that if it's not that if. So all the times that I've scummed him, like situations like this, like not paid for my Uber or not fucking, not like, or scummed him out of money on weed transactions or just anything I've done. He, oh damn, I just lost a lot of my viewers. So I told him he has to hop out of a fucking whip one day, beat my ass, and fucking, that's it. Oh shit. I just broke this. Damn. Yeah, so Jack, when are you gonna fight me? When are you gonna jump me? And that's when you'll get your money back. I always keep a 20 duct taped to my ass cheek. So you know where to get it, bruh. But where'd my viewer? I just lost half my fucking viewers. This is a sad sight. But hey, it's not about the viewers. It's about talking about just anything and just keeping it going. All right, I gotta think of a story. It's just I've told like most of my like incredible stories on. All right, so I'll tell a story about a time I went. I'll Venmo you after the show, Jack. I'll send you your money. My bad. But all right, so when I was in Israel, the whole entire trip, I was like trying to get some ass, like trying to get pussy. Like I just looked like a white boy everywhere I went. People went, "You stupid American fuck!" And yeah, so that's where it went. Like that went. Like I was mad intimidated to like talk to like these Israeli girls, but like it looked like it was starting to work out. Like towards the end of the trip, like we were in a good area. We're in Jerusalem, so I started like kicking it. I was at a club, got turned down by like 18 different girls. I was sad as fuck, and I ended up getting with this girl from Needham, but that's besides the fact. And fuck, where was I even going with this story? I have no fucking. Here, let me. I got a better story. I got a better story. I'm gonna have to cut this video up that I'm recording up here. I have two cameras on me right now, and probably the end product will be a lot better. Here, let me think of a good story. Oh, yo, one time I got pulled over by the DEA. Yeah, one time. Here, I'll tell a story after. So, so I was like a senior in high school. A lot of people in my town like thought I was like selling drugs. 'Cause I was real like getting into the mix, and I just told the story that I was selling drugs. But that's besides the fact. A guy's gonna make fucking ends meet in any way he can. Hey, yo, it's popping, bro. But so I was selling bags, and I pull out of the high school one day. I got one of like freaking like I wouldn't even I'd call him cute, but he just like a kid that like really wouldn't get in any trouble. His name is James. He was gonna be my like co-captain on the team if I didn't fuck anything up, and it was him, my other really good friend Jack, I believe, and this kid named Marcus. He's probably listening. He's a fan of the show. And so we pull out of the high school. I was gonna smoke a blunt before we went to captain's practice, and I just hear we will. And I look behind me, see cop lights, pull over, and so I'm pulled over. I didn't think it was gonna be like anything like dramatic, like anything big. So I took the blunt, put it under my seat, probably fucking almost set the whole car on fire. But so I put it under my seat, and I just fucking start talking to the cop. It was this kid, Officer Nolan, or not a kid, an adult, Officer Nolan, but his son. And when I tell you this, his son's name was Ryan Nolan. You meet a couple low life piece of shit scumbags in your just days of living, and I'll tell you, Ryan Nolan, piece of shit scumbag, piece of fucking shit. He's probably listening right now, jerking off, looking at my fucking thick legs. But so I beat him up one day in hockey practice. So ever since then, like we were little kids, but ever since then, his dad's had a grudge against me. His dad was the fucking biggest bum in my town. I hate cops in general, though. I'm not really the biggest fan of cops. I'm more of a fan of like firefighters and like first for like EMTs. So I I really I get into it with this kid. He holds a grudge against me till this day. This day, he called me a drug dealer the other day because I drive like a shitty Audi, but like still better than like the cars I used to have. And he asked me how I like he was at 7-Eleven. I was going in to buy a pack of fucking Virginia Slims for my fucking girlfriend, you know, like she really likes to smoke them hefty hitters. But I go in, he's outside, talks some shit about me. And so he pulls me over while I'm smoking a blunt, while I'm with a couple kids that don't even smoke. And he says, like, get out of your car. I smell weed. Where's all the weed in your car? And I said, I don't have any. I have this blunt. And I gave him the blunt. And he searches my entire car, top to bottom, doesn't find shit. And so I got suspended from lax. I look like a fool, and that's why I'm here telling jokes basically instead of playing college lacrosse somewhere. And there's a lot of other reasons why I'm not playing college lacrosse. Really, if I had the commitment and the right amount of testosterone flowing in me at the right time, I could fucking keep it going. But that's besides the fact. So I get pulled over. He doesn't find shit. I get suspended, and little did he know. Little did he know, Little did he know I had fucking 4 ounces of weed in the trunk. Never even looked in the trunk. Which shows you the DEA doesn't really know what they're doing. But a lot of you might know this. My dream is to kill a Nazi, like a World War II Nazi, like a real Nazi. So if you have any information on how to locate one, I'd love to get my hands on that. And this guy's fucking giving me a dirty look out there. Should I go out there? All right, send in more questions, send in more topics. But I'll tell a Dead on High Lax story too. So every fucking year, there would always be beef in my high school. Like, I don't know why, but like, I usually would be the one starting it between the baseball team and the lacrosse team. Brendan Catholic, I know you're listening to listen. We all would get in heated arguments. That was literally probably the most fun I've ever had, like arguing with people. And we all would just talk mad shit about each other. Obviously, like every kid on the Lax team was just a fucking piece of shit, low life. That guy pushing a fucking bird scooter in here. Take that fucking thing outside, dude. The hell's he doing? Here, let me flip the camera. Take that fucking thing outside. Shit, did I really mess that up? It's a lonely life. I wish Ashley was still listening. So I could give her a big smooch and tell her everything's gonna be okay. And we're back. Um, only 9 listeners now. Does it tell you guys how many listeners are on this? But here, let me go back up. I gotta have a really good story. When are we going to Foxwoods, Phil? I don't know. Maybe the next time you pay me to plow your driveway, dude. I did the nicest job there, and a little storm came around a couple weeks later. Never hit me up. There hasn't been snow. Damn, I'm looking ugly. You see this? I frosted my fucking tips. Oh, you can't even really see. I frosted my tips like a third grader that just found out his dick could get hard. Actually, no, that was really offensive. I'm sorry, people. So, what's going on with me? I I took an STD check recently. It came back fucking negative. I high school story, dude. I'll think of some good stories. I have to have a good one. Oh, damn, bro. You guys ever seen the movie Fight Club? Number one rule about Fight Club: don't talk about Fight Club. But back when I was in high school, we used to have some shit like that. Not even high school, middle school. I keep mixing up. Basically, all my memories are distorted because of my weed problem. And if you guys can't tell that by now, then you're fucking retarded. But so back in middle school, every Friday, everyone would come storming out of the gates, get out to the fucking. We had this place called Memorial, but like I don't know if oh, this is called Upper Memorial. I think I don't think it had its own name. So yeah, we go up to. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn, they're telling me to take my feet off the fucking table. Yo, these guys are clowning my shit, right? They're all laughing, drinking fucking drinking Mountain Dew in the morning. Oh, damn, I'm one cute ass dude. Oh, so yeah, they come storming out to school. Who wants to fight? Yeah, yeah. Little dyslexic Tommy in the back saying, "No, I don't want to fight. I can't even read this fucking third grade book." But that's besides the fact. So we'd all come marching out one by one, everyone getting up to give me a piece of this guy, give me a piece. And fucking everyone wanted to get into a fight. Everyone's throwing hands left and right. You'll see a kid fucking that hasn't hit puberty fighting some fucking 6'2" fucking athlete. And but actually, we didn't have a lot of that. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm hyping this up. So everyone would get in fights, man. And the kid listening right now, Brendan Calley, the best fight I've ever seen in my life wasn't even a fight. BK, he got sucker punched by this kid that fucking. Yeah, I hope he's in jail now. We grew up with a lot of people that should be in jail. So I go to McDonald's the other day, just to jump onto another story. So I go to McDonald's the other day. I say, hey, I'll take two McChickens. Hold the fucking mayo. They give me double the fucking mayo. I hate mayo. Who even eats mayo? You have to have a real sick problem going on in your head to like mayo. I put a little bit of mayo on my girl's titties, if you know what I'm saying. But so there's this kid. His name's Derek. Derek has dyslexia too, I think. But I'm not gonna tell any of his personal information on here. But he lives in the vet, so like he's coming from a rough angle in life. He's from a real chiseled up walkway of life. So I'm talking to Derek, and I'm saying, "Yo, Derek, like long time no see. I haven't seen you since fucking high school, man. How you been?" And he's like, "Dude, I'm doing good." Like talking to me. He's got a little junked out attitude. Probably on a couple pills, maybe a couple freaking. Maybe he's on laxatives. I don't know. He might have some problems with his indigestion, or digestion. I don't really know. I'm not a doctor. So I'm talking to him. I'm saying, "Hey man, like what made you want to work at McDonald's?" Like everyone has like this stigma about McDonald's, like, "Oh, we all like don't want to end up working there. Like why would you ever get a job there?" So I asked him the same question we're all thinking. I'm like, "Yo man, why are you working at McDonald's?" And he said, "If I'm gonna be honest with you, brother, I just want to make the best McDouble. I want to make the best hamburger I can make, man, and just provide it to you and give you fucking the best food you can get." And I was like, "Oh, that's actually really inspiring. Like, if you can put that attitude towards anything in life, if you want to just be the best at whatever you're doing, no matter what it is, what the shame is, what the guilt." And then he goes, "Yeah, but bro, I'm also on probation. I just got in trouble for stabbing my brother." And then the pieces all aligned, and I was like, "Oh, that's why he works at McDonald's." Besides that, I got rear-ended. Last week, I was fucking driving home from the studio with my co-host, and I'm on the Jamaica Way. If you're familiar with Boston, most of my listeners aren't really from Boston, but so I was on the Jamaica Way driving home towards my town, and I'm stopped at a red light, and then you just hear skr on the back of my whip. My fucking Audi gets fucked up. The lady gets out and was like, "Oh, are you all right?" And then, of course, you guys know my Jewish ass. I got out of the car like this. I got out of the car like, "Ugh, ugh, ugh, ugh." And I pull up on her and I'm like acting like I'm all banged up, like my fucking back is broken, like I got no clue what's going on. And she was like, "Oh, are you okay? Like, let's call 911." And I was like, "Oh, like, can I get your information? Like, let me see your fucking license, your registration, your paperwork." And so I got it all down. Yeah, no, Phil, I had fucking wicked bad whiplash. So I fucking I get all of her information and I like try to get my car fixed through her information, and Geico tells me that her insurance doesn't cover collision and that they're not gonna give me a fucking dime. And obviously me, I mean, I'm also Jewish as fuck. I called one of those TV lawyers. So I think it's Johnson and Johnson on these commercials. I called one of them. So now I'm gonna be fucking suing this lady. But she was also really broke. And the funniest part about it was when we got hit, I have like all this recording equipment. I have like $1,000 cameras that I got from the Wentworth Library, like rented it out. And we like checked all of our like recording equipment. And she was like, "Oh, you guys are producers?" And like we were just like fucking around, and like we wanted to say yeah, and just like fucking play her a little bit, and like act like we were fucking, like we were making like R. Kelly songs or something, you know. And so Phil, you got to Phil. All right, so yeah, we call a lawyer. She tries to like say like, "Oh, you guys are producers, like what type of music you guys make?" We told her we're podcasters, and she was like, "Oh, I then," and now she's like trying to put us on, like her friend like does the podcast, and she's like trying to put us on like their podcast, like get them listeners, get us listeners. But I have no fucking clue. Now this lady won't even pay my insurance, or won't even pay any money, like her insurance won't. And I have her address, so if anyone wants to give me some advice on what they think I should do, or do you think I should just pay to get my car fixed with my own money, go through my insurance? And this is a really shitty topic. I thought this was gonna be funnier. Why don't we Oh man, I kissed this one girl a couple weeks ago, and now I got this fucking haste on my on my fucking on my lip, bro. I think I might have got the old herpes, dog. My lip has been fucked up. And like it wasn't like I kissed her in like an Arby's or anything. Like it wasn't that type of situation. It was just like I think it was a mix between like just like hooking up with a bunch of girls on Tinder, which is also the devil. I really don't recommend for anyone to be using Tinder a lot. It's not like the best way to go about like hooking up. Like, why don't you go to a museum with your time instead of jerking off looking at a screen? Why don't you go paint a picture? Why don't you go fucking I don't know. Most people right people are probably jacking off watching this. Now that really makes me feel uncomfortable about what I'm doing. But yeah, if you guys want to see my comedy, I'll be posting a lot about it now. I'm trying to be famous. I don't know if I want to be famous. I'm kind of on the verge of what I want to do with this, but I definitely want to tell jokes and I want to keep doing this. I enjoy it. I really respect having you guys like shout me out today. Like it's a lot of respect because it's really hard, especially my co-host isn't here. So I have to come up with everything on my own and on the fly. So I really appreciate everything you guys are sending in questions and like communicating with me while I'm doing the show, and it's a lot of respect, you know. One time when I was a kid, I used to like, I mean, black culture. Like, I'm not. This is probably the most racist thing I'll say, and it's not even racist. Black culture, like, so, like like they're always like the coolest, like trendsetters, and like, I'm not gonna say everyone wants to be black, but I mean, like, why not? I mean, if everyone was everyone should be the same color. It's really insane how we're different. So besides that, so when I was a kid, I used to like all watch like all these movies, and like there'd always be like a dude with like an afro pick, and he's like giving him this one of these up. You know what I mean? And I bought an afro pick when I was a kid. Yeah, and I used to comb my hair. I combed my hair with it until like last month, and that's pretty sad, honestly. How's my voice sound? I probably sound like shit. I wish the studio had just like neck workers, just bitches that give you neck while you're at work in the studio. That was actually really offensive. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm running out of shit. I'm closing on the last hour. So, this is the last 2 minutes. Send in good questions right now, and I'll answer them. Speed round. Who's Anaya? I thought you knew.
We had the fattest bong. We used to all keep like. Yeah, so I didn't really come in here with a lot to say, so I need some questions. If you guys, I see you fucking wear no shorts, bro. Bro, I got these fucking thyroids, bro.
BK, that shit's funny as fuck. All right, I'm gonna fucking get out of here. I'm gonna go smoke a fucking bowl pack to the face and jerk off of my tears. All right, I love you guys. Peace out.